How's it going, Tongs? It is Nalbus here. Welcome to another exciting episode of Minefields. In today's episode, we're actually in my creative world. Yeah, that's right, we're in the creative world, and I'm back from my 2-week holiday. I'm ready to kick some ass. I'm ready to own Dick. Yeah, that's right, I'm gonna own Dick. I'm literally gonna take a Dick, put a little name tag on there, and write, "This Dick belongs to Nalbus." Gonna take all the Dicks in the world, just put a little name tag on them and rightfully own them, and I will trademark them all. I'll put a little TM on everyone's dick, like get one of those things you put on cows. You know, those things you burn in the fire and then on the dick. Okay, that sounds evil. I'm evil. Anyway, in today's episode, we're in my creative world. We're in my Minefields creative world. Let's turn around for a little bit. There's a lot of stuff around that I'm going to show you. And the reason I'm in the creative mode is because I want to come up with some designs for the laboratory in the Minefield server. So today we're not going to be in the Minefield server that much. Maybe at the end we'll go exploring. I want to try and find some of Goon's hideouts because Goon is the thief in Minefields. And I'm going to find him and I'm going to kill him. We're going to take his heart and rip it out and eat it. And then I'll take his dick, and then of course I'll claim his dick as my own. Anyway, so if you guys remember in the last episode, we were working on that hallway, and this is the final design for the hallway. It's exactly the same here. We've got this this wall segment here, which is going to have the flower pot, the quartz blocks, which looks awesome, and this is only going to show up at the beginning, middle, and the end of the hallway, and then all the rest are going to look like this. This is the more plain design. It's not as repetitive as having this over and over again. If we have this, it will look a lot nicer. Because I think if we had this a lot, it would waste a lot of quartz, and it would also look really bad because it repeats and repeats and repeats. If we got this, it's simple, and if it repeats, it doesn't get too repetitive as this. Because this is more prominent than having something like this. It's just, this one stands out more. This one's more for just a simple wall design. I like this as the simple wall design for the hallway, and this one will come up like as a fancy wall in the hallway. Now, one thing I'm worried about is the hallway not being the right amount of blocks long. And I have to have it the right amount because we're going to have this here, the Soul Extractor, which is going to be the new name for my mob spawner, or my zombie spawner, where I'm going to actually get experience. It has to be directly in the center. If it's not, we're going to have a complete redesign of the whole way, and it's going to be really annoying. But I really hope it's going to work. I really, really hope it. Guys, you got to believe that the block count was perfect. Okay, so the first thing I built is, of course, this little waiting room here. I've got a little waiting room with the grass floor. I really like the grass flooring. It looks really, really nice. It just, I don't know, I just kind of like it. Anyway, so we've got the Soul Extractor, and the Soul Extractor is basically going to be the new name we've officially given to our zombie spawner. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to fly out here. We're going to go flying a little bit. We're actually going to give ourselves some zombie eggs. Zombie. If you guys hear any background noise as well, zombie. That's not a thing. That's not even a thing. If you guys can hear some background noise in the video, I'm sorry because it is raining. And yeah, I can't really control the rain. The only person who controls the rain is the weatherman. I'm just kidding. Could you imagine if the weatherman was actually sitting in a little cloud, a little control station? And he's like, today it's going to be raining. Today it's going to be cloudy with a chance of fuck you, Nalbus. Fuck your recording. Could you imagine that? That'd be just the coolest thing ever, but also the gayest thing ever. I'll explain everything that I've built here a little bit later. So with the Soul Extractor, we're being peaceful the whole time. Okay, well, you guys get the idea. There's gonna be zombies that fall down here. They're gonna take damage and they're gonna be left with one heart. I'm then gonna walk in, and you guys won't be able to see it, but there's actually a string and tripwire right here. So I step here, drops me one of these splash potions, and I splash at one of the, at all the zombies. They all die, give me their experience, and it's all just delicious and very nice. One thing I originally had was I walked in here with the string and stuff, and there's actually going to be a dispenser that actually dispenses out the splash potion on the zombies, causing them to all die. But I realized that doesn't actually give me experience points because I didn't kill it. It's actually the dispenser that kills it. So I need to manually do it. So I put a dropper instead of a dispenser. So that definitely makes it much easier. I do have to still manually do it, but there really is no automatic way of doing an experience farm. You have to actually physically hit the creature to get their soul extracted. I really like the name for the soul extractor. I hope you guys really like that name. Also, guys, I want you guys to leave the comments and the likes and all that stuff. I want you guys to leave a lot of love, because in this episode, I want your ideas, I want your feedback. Leave comments telling me ideas for the lab, because later on I'm going to bring up some ideas for what I'm going to put in the lab, and I need you guys to leave a bunch of comments giving me ideas, just the wackiest, awesomest ideas for the lab. Awesomest isn't even a word, but I don't give a shit, because I'm Nalbus, and fuck you. I'm just kidding, I love you. Anyway, so now we've got the brewing station, which actually doesn't have a unique name at the moment. I've got the soul extractor here. I want this room to have a cool name. So if you guys have got a cool name for the brewing station, that'd be really cool. I kind of thought I could call it the meth lab, but then I kind of feel like that'd be a bit, like, offensive-ish. I don't know. I don't want to be too offensive. So meth lab is sort of, I thought it'd be funny to just call it meth lab, but, yeah, you guys, it might be offensive to you guys, and yeah, I definitely I'm definitely against drugs. So doing drugs is bad, kids. But you know, make your own life choices. If you want to make bad choices, go ahead. So here's the design that I've actually come up with for the quote unquote meth lab, where I'm actually going to make potions. So we got all the brewing stands here, and I will definitely be able to make this many brewing stands because I've got a blaze farm. Well, not a blaze farm, just a blaze spawner that I know I can get heaps of these things from. We've got pistons on the floor, which I think look really, really nice as floor designs. I saw it in Etho's video. I saw he used pistons in the floor, and it just looked really, really cool. So I decided to put pistons in the floor. Also, we got what are these called? These called brewing stands. We actually got them on top of droppers facing upwards, and I just think it looks kind of cool just to have the whole dropper texture, because it looks kind of cool. It's like a cobblestone with an outline. It looks really cool. Then we got the cauldron right here, which I think I want to make like a big hole above it, because apparently when it rains, and it rains a lot in the Minefield server, if rain came down and filled this thing up manually, that'd be really cool. Also, what happened here is we've got the trap chest, if you guys realized. And that's so we don't get all the double chests. I like the look of the single chest. So we got single chests here that lag for a second. So we got single chests. The trap chests don't do anything like redstone-y. It's just there. So we have a bunch of single chests there. So yeah, that's the design for the meth lab brewing room. I'm not too sure what I'm gonna call it. The broom. Because it's like brewing and room put together. I don't know. Anyway, we've got the enchanting table here, which I'm really proud of how it turned out. I had a lot of designs for it, but this is the final design. I walk in here, and there we go. And I get myself a random item. So when I'm planning on enchanting, I'm going to walk in here. I'm going to bring along a sword that I'm going to enchant. I'm going to be like, okay, I'm going to enchant this sword. Alright, there's going to be nothing in the dropper. Just whack that in the dropper, and just wait here in the AFK room, waiting for the zombies to spawn. Then walk in there, get all their experience, walk in here. Oh, where's my sword? Where's my sword I'm going to enchant? Oh, there it is. And then I jump up and do my enchanting business. So that's kind of like the design I had for that. There was originally going to be a different design for it. I'm not sure if it was going to work, though. Originally, I was going to have a pressure plate here, which I was going to walk across. There was going to be a dispenser above it, so when I stepped on it, it would dispense out a bit of rotten flesh, which I was going to get from the soul extractor, because of course zombies drop a lot of rotten flesh, and I was going to use that as an item to drop on the wooden pressure plate. So when I stepped on the wooden pressure plate, it would drop an item on there, which would keep the pressure plate active while I'm in here. So therefore, the redstone would be on, allowing the bookshelves to stay up consistently while I'm in here. And also I was going to do it so I could open a door, so I could walk out of the door. And then when I walk out, pick up the item, and it all closes, and it's all cool. But I feel like that'd just be too complex to do, and I think the tripwire is good enough, and I feel like the rotten flesh idea wouldn't be 100% accurate, because I don't know if the item droppers actually drop it like straight down. I feel like they kind of drop it to the side sometimes, and it'll sometimes miss. So I'll actually show you guys the redstone for this. So of course I got the tripwire here. I have to have it on a half slab just because it raises me up. It raises me up a little bit so I can actually reach the string. Also, I've got some these bookshelves up here. They're just for looks. You don't really have to have them, of course. They're just there to look nice. And we've also got the tripwire hooks, which attach to that block. And if we go around here, let's run around. This is going to be quite a lengthy episode because I'm just showing you around of what my ideas are. Time set 0, there we go. So on the other side of this block here, we've got the tripwire hook, which attaches to redstone. The redstone current goes through here. It gets powered up a bit more by the repeater. It goes up here. You don't have to do this bit up here. This is just for looks. I might not actually do it in the final design. It's just there for looks. So the redstone comes down here. It gets hit by another repeater, which strengthens the power a little bit. Then we've got the repeaters here. We've got 5 repeaters along here with all the delay of 1, 2, 3. So delay 3 on these ones. We've got 2 repeaters on either side of here when the redstone comes around here. We've got no delay on that. Well, 1 delay. It's the default delay. So we head along here. We've got 3 repeaters right here, which have a delay of 2. And it's exact same on the other side, guys. It's the exact same on the other side. And we walk around here. We've got 2 more repeaters over here with a delay of 2 again, and 2 more over here, and just does the same thing and just goes around, and what goes around comes around, yada yada yada. Anyway, so let's head back up. That's the redstone for that area, and that's basically what I'm doing for my magic and alchemy section of my laboratory. So I'm going to have different sections, which I'm going to talk about right now, because I've got this wall here with ideas for different sections. So I've got magic and alchemy, which is kind of done. Agriculture and food, which is going to be like farming, food, wheat, cows, all that kind of stuff. So agriculture and food is going to be on the opposite side of the hallway. So there's going to be a hallway here, and then there's going to be the magic and alchemy that goes that way, and then there's going to be the agriculture and food that goes that way. And I'll show you the design I've kind of nearly finished for the agriculture and food section. So it's going to have the exact same design for the hallway. It's going to have this design every so often, and it's going to have this design for the rest of the wall segments. So you walk in here. It's not fully finished yet. It's just kind of a bit bland right now because I haven't finished it yet. There's still a couple more things I need to add to this wall over here. So what we've got over here is we've got the wheat farm, the potato farm, and the carrot farm on this side. And basically what I have to do is press this button, and it dispenses out water, which I haven't put the water in yet, but it will dispense out water. There's water in this one though, so go here. I want to get myself some potatoes, so there we go. They don't flow out all to the end here. Sometimes I have to go walking, so we have to press the button again. And sometimes I do have to go for a bit of a walk to pick up some of it. But most of it does land in the section here if I leave it for long enough. So I really like the design here. It kind of sticks with the design I've already got for the other rooms, and it just looks really, really nice. I've been spending a lot of time trying to get the farm to work. I had to make it symmetrical and all that stuff, and eventually got it right. So these are all going to be where the plants are. And we're going to have like a bunch of pots and plants around here somewhere to make it like kind of match the theme as like a big greenhouse room. And then what we're going to do is back here, we're going to cover up all the redstone, of course. And there's going to be the big, giant cow farm with a big cow face in the center or on the side, because I don't think we've got an even or odd number here. We can't do a... Because see, it's got a center point here, which means we can't do a face on the other side because it's going to be uneven. So we can't do a cow face there, but we'll do a cow face on either side of the room, I think. and we'll have a big giant cow farm. So if you guys want to see the redstone for this, it's pretty simple. All I do is I've got the button on the quartz block that's up there. Redstone goes through here, repeater, and then it all connects up and it hits all these dispensers at the same time. Same thing with this one. It's pretty simple. And I quite like it. It works. It's really simple. It's not too complex, and it works really well. So let's head back over here and see what else we've got in the design ideas. So I've got to come up with a good storage area. I've got to come up with some. Let me head a bit closer there. I'm going to come up with some water fountain thingos, which I've actually been designing over here, I believe. Not over here. That's not a water fountain. That's something else. Here we go. So these are sort of really bad water fountains. I'm not really good with water fountains, but I will probably find a good design really soon. The Nether Research Center. That's going to be where my Nether portal is. It's going to be where I'm going to have like big, giant glass covered rooms, which is going to be like blocked by glass. It's going to have like a replica of the Nether inside of it, which I think would look really, really nice. We're going to have a biodome. The biodome, let's find that. There's a concept over here for the biodome. I'm not too sure where it is because my chunks don't load very well when I record. So let's see if we can find it. Also, this redstone here was for something else. No, here we go. We follow these blocks here, which are just from Mr. Crayfish's mod. And we got the biodome concept. And the concept for the biodome is just going to have a big giant room. It's going to be circular as well. It's not going to be flat like this, but I've just got the designs for how each biome's going to look. So I've got to find a mushroom biome for the whole thing to be finished. That's going to be one of my achievements for the series, to find a mushroom biome. So a mushroom biome here, tiger biome, the forest biome, the jungle biome, desert biome, the ocean biome, plains biome, and the extreme hills biome. But I want to make this hill a little bit bigger, actually. So that's what I'm going to do for the biodome. I'm going to have a big giant dome that's going to be surrounded by glass with different biomes in them. Because, of course, it's a laboratory, and we're going to, do tests in there and see what works in every single biome. Of course, it's not going to be actually the biomes. It's going to just be like, it's going to look like the biomes, It's just for looks, guys. It's just for looks. Anyway, we're going to have a kitchen. We're going to have my final bedroom. We're going to have an underground mining facility. We're going to have my AD and my face monument thing. AD is my girlfriend, and I just want to make a nice little face thing somewhere in my house. I just want to have her face and my face here. And I'm happy! Happiness! See, it's different to my skin. I kind of wanted to change it up a little bit. So I look happy instead of looking really weird like this. So yeah, if we head over here, what else have we got? We got roads and cars. Roads and cars is a concept I've been thinking of for a little bit for Minefields, but I haven't mentioned it at all to anyone. But I want to have like roads that look like actual roads, but it kind of looks a bit stupid and goofy right now. So I might do something like sky rails. Like if you guys ever played BioShock Infinite, there's like sky rails that go to different locations, and you can, kind of move around using sky rails. And want to use like minecarts and stuff. That'd be really cool. Also, a TARDIS. I want to figure out if I can actually use redstone, in survival mode that is, to make something that resembles a TARDIS. I'm not too sure if I will be able to do it, but we'll have a go. A redstone test zone. I want to make a big flat area with sandstone, which is going to be my area to test out redstone. We're going to have the combat training arena, which is going to be where it's going to be like a flat obsidian area where basically there's going to be mob spawners around the place. It's going to be pretty damn big. I've got to find a bunch of mob spawners. I think I found one in one of Goon's tunnels. I found a good spawner there. We could actually make our combat training arena over there, and it's quite close to my area. We also got the Iron Golem farm, which is going to be something that's going to be quite difficult to achieve, but we might do it eventually. The Forge. Now, the Forge, of course, is going to be places where we smelt iron, gold, and all that good stuff. And, it's going to be different to the kitchen. Kitchen's going to be for smelting food. a firing range where we have targets and target practice, and where we're going to fire our bows to test out our bows. And I want to make something like in Bioshock, Columbia or Rapture. I want you guys to leave a comment. If you guys don't know, Columbia is kind of like a big floating city in the sky, while Rapture is a city that's below the ocean. So I don't know if I actually got that spelling right. I just wrote it randomly, but I want to build something really cool, like a big like a city in the sky. I'm lagging for some reason, but a big city in the sky or a city beneath the ocean. Probably do one in the sky because it's really annoying to work in the ocean. It's just really hard work, and it's hard to get something that looks good in the ocean, especially in survival mode. So I'm not too sure about that. But yeah, that's all I got to show you in this little creative world here. But I will supply you guys with the download link for this world, where you guys can actually try fly around a little bit, look around at some of the stuff, and try and make some cool builds and make my build look cooler and improve my redstone. And you guys can actually submit video responses down below of what you've done to the world. Also, you can actually supply me with the download link to your version of the world, and you guys can also just send me screenshots on my Facebook page. So that's what I want to do. I want you guys to really, really help a lot in this series. I want a lot of fan stuff. And don't you guys worry, if you guys do build something in this world and I do use it, I will give you a shout out. So that is something I want to point out there. Also, a meeting hall where we're going to meet up with all the members of Minefields. Especially when we get a new member, we want to have a big ceremony to officially have them in the server. And I want to make a prison, which could be really cool. We could have Goon stuck in the prison forever. And blank spots here. There's going to be blank spots all over this thing. We can have one here. I want you guys to leave your ideas. So make sure you guys leave the comments. Spam the comments with some good ideas for the server. I really want you guys' opinions. I might actually end the video here. I really just wanted to make a short video to say I'm back and to show you guys what I'm doing on Minefields. I haven't really been on Minefields since I got back. I just been working on all the designs and stuff of what I'm going to do. So I'm going to head on right now, and we're going to see if we can build some of this stuff. So thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. Definitely leave those comments, leave those likes. Tell me what you guys want me to build in the server, and submit video responses if you've actually built something in this world. So I'll see you guys later. Goodbye!